Hi, this is Dr. Keith Lewis, and today I'd like to discuss the adrenal body type. The most classic appearance of patients that have adrenal body types are that of a sagging belly. They usually have a large belly, a large thorax, but the major feature is a sagging belly. These patients don't particularly have fat accumulation anyplace else. Their arms, legs are relatively normal. The adrenal body type goes through three different stages. One, the belly gets larger and begins to sag much more. Also, some hormonal changes take place within these patients. Their cortisol levels, which is considered to be the stress hormone in our body, produced by the adrenal gland, which is a stress handling gland in our body, begins to increase. Result, increased weight. Patients begin to notice poor sleep pattern. They begin to notice they don't handle stress as well as they used to be. They're a little more irritable, a little more moody. But the biggest thing, they crave carbohydrates and begin to gain more and more weight. As the patient enters stage 2, the patient's weight continues to grow, continues to increase around the abdominal area. We also notice the belly starts to sag even more. Also during this stage, the patient's energy levels begin to decline. They're tired, they're not motivated, especially in the mornings. Their cravings become more and more intense. We also notice too that oftentimes these patients start to develop fluid accumulation around the ankles, the lower part of the leg, and even the wrists. As the patient enters stage 3 of the adrenal type, we notice again increasing size of the abdominal area with more sagging belly. We notice hormonal imbalance become more and more prominent. The sleep becomes more and more poor to the point of almost having insomnia. Patients typically present with very low motivation. They just don't have any get up and go anymore. They've lost their get up and go. They say it's get up and gone. The typical stage 3 patient that we see is a patient that has a terrible time getting up in the morning. They're a 3 alarm person. But once they get up, and by 10 o'clock in the morning or so, they're somewhat functional. By noon, they're functioning fairly well. But at 3 o'clock, they crash. They hit the wall. They feel like they need to take a nap, sleep. After dinner, these patients typically feel better again. They typically can fall asleep, but they can't stay asleep. Typically reporting waking up at 3 o'clock every morning, consistently, without an alarm clock. These patients also start to notice they become markedly more out of shape. Just a simple flight of stairs causes them to become winded. They also start to develop this buffalo hump in the lower part of their neck or upper part of their back, which affects their posture. Those are the 3 stages of the adrenal body type. So what do we do to fix it? Well, as with all body types, the number one area that we focus on is detoxification. Toxins in the body prevent the body from being healthy. If a body's not healthy, a body is not going to lose fat. So our primary goal is at the beginning is to detoxify the system. We also have a specific diet for the adrenal body type that is imperative that it is followed. And number 3 is exercise. And not just any exercise, but the proper exercise. Too much or too little can be disastrous, not just for your health, but your ability to lose weight. So we have specific exercise programs for this particular body type. Thank you.